Hey everyone, I'm Chelsea from the BuildBook support team, and today we're going to go over roles and permissions within BuildBook, but specifically we're going to go over the pro team positions within BuildBook. So to start, every single role or access level in BuildBook breaks down into three categories. Your pro team, so this is going to be the account owner, people who need to access more of the account information, such as the company information. These are going to be usually the people who are working for your company. Additionally, you'll have collaborators. So these are people who have access to projects, but they don't have access to really anything else. They're able to see things on the projects and work through them like they would if they were a subcontractor, a designer, a bookkeeper, whatever that looks like, but they're not actually able to see anything else outside of the projects. And then finally, you have your clients. Clients also can only see projects and they have a very limited access. We're just going to go over what the pro team permissions pertaining to the account look like in this particular video. And then you can check out our help article that goes through all of the different permissions for your projects. To start, I have the account owner permissions on this particular account. So I have access to literally everything in the account, including all of the more stuff. I'm also able to click on my settings and I'll have access to more settings than most in the account. Now, team admins do have access to almost every single one of these settings outside of the manage your plan settings. Manage your plan allows you to either upgrade, downgrade, or cancel the plan or edit the payment method. And since this is really specific or sensitive information to the business, we only allow the account owner to be able to enact on those settings. So if you want to change your plan, only the account owner has the ability to go in and do anything with the plan. Outside of that, admins also have very much of the similar settings, and this is what they look like. Team admins, again, have access to everything up there that I did, including everything in the more column. And then when they click on their settings and they go to them, they're going to see the exact same settings that I have outside of the manager plan. So your team admins are able to go through and add pro team members for you. They're also able to add people to projects. So I can really quickly go in and add Andy to any of the projects that I need to add him to, just like so. I can set his permissions based on how I want them in the project, and then I can click on add to project. But another really cool thing is that outside of the project owner or the team owner, you're not necessarily able to see projects that you don't or are not already invited to. However, your team admins can kind of go over that. So instead of having the project creator add them to the project or invite them in, our team admins are able to go in and add themselves. So I'm in Cecily's account right now. I can click on myself. I can click on the projects. I can click on add to project, and then I can click here and select every single project to add myself to so that I have visibility on all of them. Additionally, I can go in and set the settings that I want to for the project and then click on add to project, and it's going to add me to every single one of those projects. Again, team admins are the only people who are able to see outside of the owner the opportunities. They're also only able to see some certain things such as the portfolio. Team members have slightly different permissions. Our team members have a more limited access to BuildBook than the admins do. So one of the things that you'll notice right off the bat is that they are missing opportunities. They're not able to actually see or manage opportunities. Think of your pro team members kind of like your field employees, people who don't necessarily, they're not going to be in the office. They don't necessarily need to work on, lead data or anything else, but they do need to specifically work on the projects. Additionally, in the More menu, you're going to see that they don't have access to some of the global settings like estimates, invoices, anything like that. And they don't have access to the portfolio, although they can always add information to collections that you can then add to your portfolio. Additionally, within their settings right here, you'll notice that, again, they're very slim. They don't really need access to a lot of the information. So although they can see and send out invoices and things like that, they can edit the invoice settings, they can manage your price book and cost codes. their account settings and their notification settings. They're not able to do anything else with the account. And so they're more focused on the projects that they're added to. You can control your team member settings by clicking on Manage Pro Team Members right here in the settings, and then adjusting whether they have admin or member access to anything within the account. So I can upgrade Cecily back up to an admin, and therefore this will tell you a little bit more about what she's able to see, such as projects, portfolio, collections, people, whereas the members are able to see projects, collections, and people, but they're not really able to see anything else. Now, if you have any questions, you can always feel free to click on the question mark help icon in the top right corner to reach out to us in our chat. But otherwise, happy building.